On September 15th of this year, I'll have completed 34 years in the fire department and serving the town of Marshfield. First, I was a firefighter, then a lieutenant, a captain, a deputy chief. And for over 5 years now, I've been the chief. It's been an honor and a privilege. You know, I've had a lot of discussions with my family, and I've made the decision that it's time for me to step away from the job I love and begin the next chapter of my life. It truly was the most difficult decision I ever had to make. I began thinking about it last year, talking with my family about it. We had a tentative target date of this summer. And then this winter, when pandemic hit, I wasn't going to go anywhere with the challenge we had in front of us. I do know that COVID-19 is not gone, and there'll be challenges ahead for both the town and the fire department. But with the blueprint that we have in place, I know the fire department and the town will rise to meet the challenge again. With all that in mind, I just want you to know I have a target date early this fall to leave. But I'm going to work with the board through the town administrator to assist in any way I can with this transition. I'll do whatever I can to help with the transition. And it's been truly, you know, there'll be time for me to thank everybody later. We still have some work to do now, but it's truly been a pleasure to work for the board and work for the town and the residents of Marshfield and with the men and women of the fire department.
It was my first year when he came on that I was able to I think we did your first contract maybe days after I got on. And it seems like it was just the other day, but in that time, you've really turned the department into a model of what I think all departments should be. So I'm really, really sad to see you go. I know we spoke the other day, and you know, I wish I could suspend all meetings until sometime this time next year to not accept your retirement. But if 34 years, you know, is a long time, and if you tell me it's time, you know, you and your family make that decision. Anybody that's following in your shoes, I don't know. We're gonna have to. You're not making it easy for us to replace you. Let me put it that way. So,
thank you.
That being said, you know, I want to pass it to my other members and to Mr. MARESCO when they're done to speak.
The Chief, it's been a pleasure to work with you. Your professionalism at every single meeting, how you treat people, how you treat the staff, your dedication and commitment to the town. You know, knowing that you were looking at retirement, COVID hit. You've been an integral part of the task force, and we appreciate that. All the work that you've done on the ambulance to make the ambulance so professional, the staffing, the medical supplies, the billing, which is key to making sure that we're taking in the appropriate money to make sure that we can run as many ambulances as possible. Fire equipment, the fire trucks, as Mr. Rowland mentioned, you're always prepared when you go to capital budget to be able to answer the questions, and you were able to plan appropriately. Leadership, you know, setting a great example for the men and women in the firehouse, so that they'll, you know, follow your leadership and climb the proverbial ladder to move up in rank. Also, COVID-19, really everything that you've done. I did want to mention, I know we talked about it, neither you or I or anyone would be able to do anything on helping the citizens if it wasn't for the Board of Selectmen and their willingness to support and engage us to be able to do something like that. We were leaps and bounds ahead of any other city and town around us. We get out, we had, as you mentioned, you know, we're talking about this end of January, beginning of February, and we were making the necessary plans to make sure that our residents were protected. And so I wanted to make sure we thank the selectmen, and I want to thank you and tell you over the next few months, I'm going to look forward working with you. We have a lot of challenges to overcome, and congratulations on coming to that big decision of deciding that you want to retire, and your 34 years of dedication to the Marshfield Fire Department. Your commitment, your service, your loyalty to the town, the Board of Selectmen makes Marshfield Fire Department the great department it is. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. And it truly is a team effort. Everything that I've accomplished, really, we've accomplished. We've all done it together. Thank you very much.